What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Corner Kick. I'm Cameron Banks.
I'm Alan Tito.
Here to talk some soccer news for you all this week. Big things going on in this playoff series. For
Playoffs.
sure. So we just saw Portland beat Seattle 2-1. Did you get the chance to check out that game at all?
I didn't, but it's really good to see that the MLS playoffs are up and going.
Yeah, they're up and going. A lot of confusion for people outside of it, but I think that right now we're looking at some really good soccer happening, and I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing somebody pull out.
I know. I mean, it's really great to see what Columbus is doing right now. They have a game coming up against the New York Red Bulls, and guys, Columbus is the team to watch in this playoffs.
Yeah, they just beat the Red Bulls 1-0.
Right.
So it's not like they can't get it all done. It's all about putting the pieces together to have a complete game.
Complete 90 minutes, guys. That's all it is.
Man, that's huge. What about Manchester City? They just beat Southampton 6-1.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big win for them. I mean, Southampton, usually not a big defensive team or offensive team. They're just kind of a whatever team in that conference. And then you look at what Manchester brings to the table. I mean, all of those guys are huge in their respective countries, and they're always there to play.
Yeah, I think Manchester is one of those teams where it's just incomparable whenever they play at a high level, man. I think the only team you can compare them to is like Chelsea or Barcelona, if you will.
Most definitely.
I don't think that anybody's competing with them, not in this tournament at least.
Right.
I think they'll be just fine, honestly. What about Atlanta United? They just beat up on the NYC FC. You know,
Right.
so what are we talking about when we talk about Atlanta versus New York? Are we talking about better teams, or are we just talking about one team just dominating another?
I think it's just the domination effect. I think Atlanta is just going to walk in there and took care of business. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. What we're looking at right now is a chance to. I don't want to say that American football is just going to take over the globe, but we're looking at teams making it more popular and making it more fun for the kids to look at.
No, most definitely. I think these guys coming over from international leagues and coming to the MLS, I think it's really going to prove to be a great, big, lucrative thing for the United States. I mean, you look at all of the money that they make across the Atlantic and in Spain and Italy. These leagues are world-renowned leagues.
Yeah.
They watch them all over the globe. And if these guys can start coming over and making our leagues more enjoyable to watch, what's not to like about that?
Yeah, I agree. I think within a few years, I mean, predictions are really, they're a little off, but I think in a few years, soccer will come up in the game.
At least in the conversation.
Yeah, just because America's a melting pot. So there's got to be somebody from over there that's going to take us to the next level. I mean, the last big soccer player from America that we like was a goalie. But I'd like to see a striker come into play. I'd like to see
most
somebody
definitely.
possibly put together a full team of Americans that could do a great job.
Right.
What about Wayne Rooney? I know he's coming up on 120th England cap.
Yep.
It's going to be later this month, isn't it? Man, I think Wayne Rooney, I think it should be it for him after this, right?
He's getting in the twilight years of his career,
Yeah.
for sure. But I think he's still got a couple of. I think he probably has at least one more World Cup appearance in him.
Yeah.
And maybe brings another one back to England. Who knows?
Man, that'd be extremely impressive. I guess we'll have to wait till November 15th to see it all pop off.
Yep.
Man. It'd be really cool to see. But other than that, man, I think that's about it for soccer.
That's all we
news,
got.
man. Things will keep going on, but for the most part, we want to see those guys stay in the field and get some corner kicks and knocking on out the park for us, man.
Right on.
Well, this
guys,
has been Corner Kick. I'm Cameron Banks.
I'm Alan Tito.
Feel free to like, share, and subscribe down below. Let us know how you feel. Give us some upcoming soccer ideas so we can definitely keep you all in the loop.